father may not be at home, and or maybe the father is at home, or maybe the mother only at home, and the child is growing up in only one parent, and that's really the great challenge or the great problem that you can face from that situation, while the child is still in high school or in middle school. That child is really cut off from home, and nobody's taking care of him, but the only thing that he can get from help can be the community, and that's really where the community comes in their position to take their leadership and to take their role as community leaders to fulfill the need for that child or for that youth man or youth girl who needs help. Mostly the problem comes for those who are living in a single parent, as I said before, the mother only or the father only, while the mother is out, or whether the mother is divorced, or whether the mother is still back home and not here yet. That's really where the big challenge comes. And also the challenge also can be also that the father may not have also, or the mother who is at home only cannot have communication tools that she can communicate with her child, whether he or she is in a middle school or whether she or he is in high school. That kind of level, you need somebody who can mentor these kids, having them, providing them the tool that they need to survive in the life that they live in. So really what we need from Somali Unified Youth or from any other community organization that's here in Central Ohio, in Columbus, Ohio, that they should offer the level of education that those kids need, the level of mentorship that those kids those kids need in their struggle of education and in their struggle of life in general in this country that we are living in. So how can we improve it? We can improve it by having something that's positive that you can offer to the kids, that they can learn from the organization that we have here, whether it's messages, whether it's a community-based organization that we have, so that we can provide them the tools that they need to survive, the tools that they need to compete with those people who they have in school. And this is really the way that we can improve our life in general, and this is the way that our kids can become successful in the life that they're living in this country, if we need them to be successful in the future. And also, and I want to conclude this, that there are also some youth Somali community in the Somali community that are successful, and those people also can, those kids can look at these Somali individuals as their role model, in that they can follow them, they can connect them, and they can have them as guidance in their life. So that's really what I wanted to share with Somali Unified Youth. And the really challenge is great, as I said before, and we need to come together and work together for the successful of our kids in this country, so that we can have the community that's all successful. Thank you very much for that, and thank you for having me here. It's really grateful. I'm really grateful for the work that the Somali Unified Youth does for the community, and I encourage you to do well and to keep what you're doing in the future. Thanks.
Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Mohammed. I go by DK. I'm a poet and also a member of Somali Unified Youth. I'm here to give you guys an inspiration for the youth, or I guess some inspirational words. Honestly, I don't have much to say, but it's just that in life, there's two things you can do. Either you choose the right path or the wrong path, and that's it. Like really, just the Dean way, because there's no other way to explain how to live a good life for a youth. The more connected you are to the Dean, then the more better person you become yourself. I'm not gonna be like saying a hypocrite or something, you know, but I'll do as much as I can to benefit you guys. I would like to do a poem, but you know, I do love poems mostly, and there's only one that I can remember so in my head, and I've done it in the previous past, and hopefully you guys like. It's called If I Was a Love Poet. If I was a love poet, I would gaze into your eyes, and for every eyelash, give you a reason to why I made you mine. I'm not here to tell you a story so that you can read between these lines or try to make you understand how much you mean to me. I'm simply giving your mind a vivid image of our destiny, because without you, I'm just a rhythmless sea. If I were a love poet, I would draw I'll write you a poem of how I reach for your heart, and if you were on the other side of the world, I would take a plane and claim my main prize with no lies. And if I end up in the wrong plane and they shoot me down, I will steal a train to confirm my insane love. Let the train tumble. Get stuck in a rail and fumble, I'll still come out like Superman and snatch a car. Now if it happens to break down, don't give in, cause I still ain't down. I'll stay fly with these wings till I reach you, and if they happen to fall apart and I break my legs, I will crawl on my bare hands just to be next to you. Cause saying I will walk 1,000 miles just to see your pretty face one more time ain't the same. If I were a love poet, I would draw a timeline of our memories on constellations, cause a history book does not contain enough pages to write explorations. We could write our own true fairy tale. You could be my Cinderella and I'll be your Prince Charming, or you could be my Juliet and I'll be your Romeo. And as our lips touch on the balcony, a language and knowledge gave me the reason to believe that you were my bride to be. But honestly, that seems too illogical to happen. So if anybody ever asked me if I loved you, I would say no. Cause if I were a love poet, I'd say she's the air to my lungs, the life to my soul, the sun to my morning eyes, and the brightest star in my night skies. She is my artist, and I am her greatest masterpiece. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Inshallah, just stay connected to the deen and your culture, basically. And that will get you through life.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Abdullah Hassan. I am a member of Somali Unified Youth, and I am a community activist. The community in Columbus, Ohio is doing a really great job so far as I see it, joining with myself, Somali Unified Youth. And the things I would like to see improved on would be more people stepping up, taking the actions, taking responsibility, and enforcing rules and stuff and regulations on things and how it's supposed to be run and done. Other things would be skills that we have is important. Our behavior is good. Our behavior is for teens or young adults would be better because we're not always, jumping the gun. We're taking advice and we're listening at the same time. And I think that helps anybody in any community. And I think that's something that anybody can improve on. Religion is is mostly our life, and that's what we need to accomplish first. The second priority is helping each other, and that's where the community comes in. And I think if we follow the guidelines that the religion has taught us to believe, I think that's a really great point, and it sets a really great value for us and high standards to reach, inshallah, in the future. And I hope, people out there are listening, because we are making noise, and inshallah everybody will hear something. I wish everybody on a good note, inshallah, learn something, help each other out, treat your neighbors with respect. Assalamu alaikum for now, inshallah. We'll be back.
Allahi wa barakatuh. Magacay waxaa la yidhahdaa Durraan Aadan. Waxaan member ka ahay Somali Unified Youth. Annaga ujeedadeena waxa waaye dhalinyaro Soomaaliyeed oo doonaya inay mideeyaan bulshooyinka Soomaaliyeed meel kasta ay ku nool yihiin, caawiyaanna inta ay awoodaan sidii S.Y.L. sida ogtihiin S.Y.L waxay ahaayeen dhalinyarta Soomaaliyeed oo ka dambeeyey xornimada Soomaaliya ay heshay. Waxaan kaloo jeclaan lahaa inaan face u soo jeediyo dhalinyarta Soomaaliyeed meel kasta ay joogaan, khaasatan dhalinyarta qurbaha jooga, inaysan qayb ka noqonin gang violence ama drug usage, kuna dadaalaan inay wax bartaan. Idinkuna aad iyo aad ayaa u mahadsantihiin inaad dhegeysiga ay siiseen, inaad dhegeysataan iyo taageerada aad taageeraysaan. Assalaamu calaykum waraxmatullaahi wabarakaatuh.
Hello, my name is Bashir Hassan. I go to Western High School. I'm a senior. I'm about to graduate this year.
Okay, so Bashir Hassan is here with us, and I'm gonna ask Bashir Hassan a couple of questions regarding to the youth that live in Columbus, Ohio. And my first question, Bashir, what are you planning to do after you graduate? And by the way, what school you attend? The name of your school?
Western North Valley.
Okay. What are you planning to do after you graduate from Western Northern High?
After I graduate, go to college. This coming fall, inshallah.
Okay, that's good. What college you are planning to go?
I applied to Ohio State, Irvine, so I'm most likely to go to Ohio State. Inshallah.
Okay. Like, what kind of improvements or motivation that you would give youth like your age? What type of advice that you would give them to kind of motivate them to, you know, kind of restore hope back to them?
I would just say, like, first of all, don't lose hope. Be strong, even if you are facing some tough times. Just hang in there. Do your best at school. Get involved in your community. Be a leader in your community.
That's good. All right.
Stay focused.
All right. Thank you, Bashir Hassan. It's been nice talking to you, and thanks for your time. And once again, thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Nasra. I'm involved in the Somali Unified Youth, also known as the S.Y.L. I'm the Women Outreach, and we're here today to ask a couple questions to an individual who is involved in the youth. Assalamu alaikum. What's your name? Muhammad. Are you from Komsahar? Okay. What would you like to see some improvement in the youth?
I would like to pull up some of the Somalian young youth to pull out the drug gang government and I don't know what it's called, drug violence and the streets. That's what I would like to do.
Basically, you would like to see them improve themselves. Okay. That's good, mashallah. Alright, thank you.
Catch. What's your name? How old are you?
13.
What school you attend?
Muslim school.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to do internet.
Oh, mashallah. What do you know about Somalia?
I know they have a war and it used to be a good country.
If you could do one thing for your country, what would it be? Since you said there's a war and it used to be a big country, what would it be? Stop the war, mashallah, that's great. What changes you would like to see happen at the school you attend?
Less fighting, less bad behavior, less like disrespect to the teachers.
I see, good. What you will be doing after you get out of school or graduate?
I will go to a 6-year college to try for engineer.
Oh, mashallah, great. Nice goal. Hope you accomplish that. What goal you want to set for yourself to achieve in the near future?
Try to be engineer.
Try to be in what field?
Just building towers.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mahad Hassan. The advice that I have for the youth is ayah from the Quran, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله. The meaning or the translation, which is that you are the best nation brought forth for mankind. Why? Because you spread the good and you forbid the evil. And then after that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the belief of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, before that came what? That you are the best nation. For what reason? Because you command the good and you forbid the evil. So therefore, the advice that I have for the youth is that we as Muslims need to step up in terms of giving da'wah to the youth and to the non-Muslims, making sure that our youth stay in school, they know their Lord, they are productive in the society. And this is the job of all of the community, especially for the youth, because you will find that most of the time a brother might not listen to his mother or his uncle or his aunt, but it is easier for him to listen to a friend. So if his friend is upon the religion, if his friend is a good friend, if his friend is attending school, if his friend is productive, you will find that that person most likely will be productive as well. So the advice pretty much to conclude